It is Luke Skywalker Friday morning. Come, let us meditate like a Jedi. This morning's journey begins with this, the latest iteration of Red Heroine Mantra Meditation. Practice text, or sadhana, if you're nasty. We begin with Wisdom's warm-up. And I just realized that I need to do a quick edit. Please bear with me. Okay, here we go. And going to hit copy and home and paste. Together, let us chant. Rather than indulge or controlling tendencies with all follies of active visualization, emotion, magic, and belief, we could just recite these wise words in harmony with all breathing and allow our subconscious to do the heavy lifting. Let us therefore sidestep the rigidity that confuses metaphors or statements literal, and instead relax into the flexibility that savors the chance explaining metaphors as similes. So as we practice the creation stage of wisely leaping over pride's obstructions to omniscience, we bring the circumstantial into the path of wisdom, thus practicing the first fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. As we relax into more exhalation, allow me to retract. It would be great if right now we touch the tip of our left index finger to its thumb. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever circumstances or lot we saw during our inhalation could feel as non-graspable as a Buddha's mythic paradise, pure land or vati of light. We now divide the 8-syllable We now divide the 7-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted between our inhalation and our exhalation. As we practice, As we practice the Maha-yoga, we bring the physical path of wisdom. We bring the physical into the path of wisdom. Let us continue. This time touching the tip of our left ring finger to its thumb. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever bodies or forms we felt during our inhalation could feel as non-graspable as Rakta, Tara, Droma, Marma, or Red Heroine's archetype of light. As we practice the tokal of wisely leaping over pride's obstructions to omniscience, we bring the interpersonal into the path of wisdom, thus practicing the first fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. Let us touch the tip of each of our left fingers to its palm. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever communication or speech we heard during our inhalation could feel as non-graspable as a mantra of light. As we practice the Tantra Mahamudra, we bring the mental into the path of wisdom. Let us touch the tip of our left middle finger to its thumb. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever lucid perceptions, emotions, and tensions, cognitions, recollections, or imaginings we felt during our inhalation could feel as non-graspable as a one-syllable seed or bija mantra comprised only of light. And now let us silently and mentally recite an even more concise version of this exercise. We now train in the mudra, or gesture-oriented energy work. Upon the tip of our left middle finger, we could rest the great knuckle at the base of our right middle finger, palms up in our lap. Doing so could gently invite our real or imagined subtle energies to automatically coalesce at the heart region of our chest. One, two, cut. One, two, three, four. Paste. Save. Let's review. So we turn now to sati, mindfulness, and samadhi meditation. Let's begin by reviewing the mechanics of mindfulness. Every time we inhale, thanks to our sympathetic nervous system ensconced within the middle third of our spinal cord, we are wired to notice in a very special way. We are wired to notice vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly. But what are we to do with that which we notice? We meditate. You see, every time we exhale, thanks to the parasympathetic nervous system, divided between the lower quarter and the higher quarter of the same spinal cord, we are wired for both physical relaxation as well as mental release. What then is the most efficient way for us to cooperate with these two neurological structures? Simple. We could silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this during each inhalation. And we could silently and mentally recite the one-syllable verb ease during each exhalation. Together, let us practice right now. Before we begin Compassion's cool down, let's take 30 seconds for housekeeping. This is the Dzogchen Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For more than 30 years, I've harnessed my autistic special interests as well as my ADHD hyperfocus to spend about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of meditation so that I can become your nerdy, neurodivergent guide to nirvana. Welcome, my friends, to Meditate Like a Jedi, which is made possible due to the generosity of viewers just like you. Let's chant an explanation of the 6-syllable mantra. I invoke the pacifying, Tade increasing, Tom controlling, and so dynamic actions of the red heroine Nocturne. May love and letting go be mastered by all. By practicing the creation stage of highest yoga tantra, or lovingly leaping over jealousy's obscuring emotions, we bring the mental into the path of love, thus training in the second fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. Together. May whole minds of all beings know possess a joyful enlightenment, symbolized by a one-syllable seed or bija mantra. During our inhalation, we can silently and mentally recite the 6-syllable synopsis of that which we just chanted. During our exhalation, we can physically relax as best we can while striving to chant 4 repetitions of the 6-syllable mantra per breath. On our left hand, we could touch the tip of our left middle finger to its thumb. Upon our right hand, we could count thusly. And what I'm going to do is try to make sure my hand's actually on the camera. Om Tare Tam Soha, 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 Om Tare Tam Soha. We now train in the completion stage, or gesture-oriented energy work. Upon the tip of our left middle finger, we could rest the great knuckle at the base of our right middle finger, palms up in our lap. Doing so could gently invite or real or imagine subtle energies to automatically coalesce at the heart region of our chest. During each inhalation, thanks to our sympathetic nervous system, we are wired by evolution to vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly notice mind's antics of perception. You know, sights, sounds, sensations, flavors, scents, and the like, including the full spectrum of human emotions, intentions, cognitions, recollections, and imaginings. What are we to do with that which we have noticed? We meditate. For during each exhalation, thanks to our parasympathetic nervous system, we are wired for both physical relaxation and mental release. Therefore, during each inhalation, we could silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this, and during each exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite the one-syllable verb ease. Now, quick like a bunny, I'm going to do a quick edit. That's how life works sometimes. I get to remember the number 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Thank you for your patience. By practicing Maha Yoga, or lovingly leaping over jealousy's obscuring emotions, we bring the interpersonal into the path of love in this training in the third fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. Together. Remember, the late head of the Nyingma order of Tibetan Buddhism, Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, insisted that Tantra is based upon sutra with which it must never contradict. Let's chant. May each being's experience of the interpersonal speech now possess the peaceful love symbolized by a multisyllabic mantra. During our inhalation, we can silently and mentally recite the synopsis of that which we just chanted. During our exhalation, we can physically relax as best we can while striving to chant 4 repetitions of this 6-syllable mantra. Let's touch the tip of each of our left fingers to its palm. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. We now train in the Anu Yoga, or gesture-oriented energy work, upon the tips of each of our left fingers. We could rest the great knuckles at the base of each of our right fingers, palms up in our lap. Doing so could gently invite our real or imagined subtle energies to automatically coalesce in the throat region of our neck. Every time we inhale, thanks to our sympathetic nervous system, we are wired to vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, fleetingly notice all manner of phenomena, from the external to the internal, from the physical to the mental, from the pleasurable to the painful, from the interesting to the boring, from the glorious to the grotesque. What do we do with that which we have noticed? We meditate, for during each exhalation, thanks to our parasympathetic nervous system, we are wired for both physical relaxation as well as mental release. Therefore, during each inhalation, we can best cooperate with our neurological structures by silently and mentally reciting the demonstrative pronoun this, and during each exhalation, by silently and mentally reciting the one-syllable verb, is. So let's touch the tip of our left ring finger to its thumb. By practicing tokal, or lovingly leaping over jealousy's obscuring emotions, we bring the physical into the path of love, thus training in the fourth fold of the Buddha's eightfold path. Together, let's chant. May all bodies or forms of all beings possess great health, symbolized by the enlightened archetype of your Dhamma Rakta Tara Droma Marma or Red Heroine. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. There are some who would insist, in fact, there are many who would insist. There are many who are caught in the thrall of Yang's religious patriarchy, who are rigid and fearful and controlling, and who would insist that when we do this exercise, we must perform very specific, we must contrive visualizations. However, there is a minority, including myself, who subscribe to Yin's spiritual matriarchy, and it would say the most important thing to do when playing with these mantras is to relax, thus making this less mantra concentration and more mantra meditation. fMRI studies have shown that meditation, devoid of concentration, calms our anxious and aggressive amygdala and stimulates our empathetic anterior cingulate gyrus. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha, Om Tare Tum Soha. Brace yourself for another edit. I get to remember the number 43. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. We now train in the Tikle drop, or gesture-oriented energy work. Upon the tip of our left ring finger, we could rest the great knuckle at the base of our right ring finger, palms up in our lap. Doing so could gently invite or real or imagined subtle energies to automatically coalesce at the navel region of our mid-abdomen. Every time we inhale, thanks to our sympathetic nervous system, evolution has wired us to vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly notice dualities. And every time we exhale, our parasympathetic nervous system has wired us to so relax That whatever lack or boon we might have noticed during our previous inhalation could melt into the simplicity of the circumstantial. That whatever pain or bliss we might have noticed during our previous inhalation, during our exhalation, could melt into the simplicity of the physical, of just sensation. That whatever scorn or praise we might have noticed during our previous inhalation could melt into the simplicity of the interpersonal. That whatever shame or fame we might have noticed during our previous inhalation, during our exhalation, can melt into the simplicity of just the mental. Let us now silently and mentally recite this and ease in harmony with our inhalation and our exhalation, that we might notice the antics of mind and relax into their non-graspable nature. Now I get to remember the number 49. And hit paste. Alright, by practicing Tantara Mahamudra, or lovingly leaping over jealousy's obscuring emotions, we bring the circumstantial into the path of love, thus trading in the fifth fold of the Buddha's eightfold path. Together, let's chant. May all circumstances, all lots of all beings know possess very good fortune or boon, symbolized by the mythic paradise, pure land or vati of a Buddha. On our left hand, let us touch the tip of our index finger to its thumb. Om Tare Tam Soha, 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 Om Tare Tam Soha. Om Tare Tam Soha, 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 Om Tare Tam Soha. We now train in the Bindu Mahamudra, or gesture-oriented energy work. Upon the tip of our left index finger, we could rest the great knuckle at the base of our right index finger, palms up in our lap. Doing so could gently invite our real or imagined subtle energies to automatically coalesce at the crown region of our head. Every time we inhale, thanks to our sympathetic nervous system, we are wired by evolution to vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly notice. During each exhalation, thanks to our parasympathetic nervous system, we are wired for both physical relaxation as well as mental release, and it's almost a form of magic. For as we relax into our exhalation, whatever hate we noticed during our previous inhalation becomes mirror-like wisdom. Similarly, greed becomes discerning wisdom, confusion becomes all-pervading wisdom, jealousy becomes all-accomplishing wisdom, and pride becomes equalizing wisdom through the alchemy of noticing and relaxing in harmony with our inhalation and our exhalation. So now let us silently and mentally recite this ease. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. In approximately 10.5 hours, I would very much like to return to lead today's evening meditation class and group practice. And if you are as geeky as me, may the Force be with you always.